Okay, we are live now, so you can't be cleaning your glasses, Papi. Mommy, we did it.
We did it. I can't believe it.
I can't
Okay.
believe it either.
Okay.
Okay.
Good afternoon.
Good after. So the reason I'm doing this is because these are my parents, Anavi and Mario Belaval, directly from San Juan, Puerto Rico, and all of you have been asking how are they doing during quarantine. Their quarantine has been longer than ours here in the United States on the mainland, because they started a little earlier than we did. So, guys, how are you doing?
Well, they say we're doing fine.
We're we're doing very well. Very well. Even though they
Mhm.
say we're fine.
Nobody
How has
died
it been?
yesterday. Nobody died yesterday. Nobody has died
That's
today.
that's
And
good.
the curfew has been moved up to 10 o'clock in the evening, and they're not going to ring a bell or anything. That's a big
Mhm.
step. And all the stores are open with all kinds of restrictions, and everybody's scared of going. So it's going to take us some time.
Mhm.
People have obeyed here very much, very much.
See, I'm surprised.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, people have been pretty disciplined about it.
And the beaches have been closed. Did that open already?
Yes, that
Oh yeah.
open, but they told them they couldn't take any food to the beach or make parties or anything like that. They have to go and either swim or keep a distance from the other one. So they take their little beer cans and they do exercises so that the policemen think that they're doing exercises and not drinking.
No,
We have
no,
our ways. We have our ways.
no arroz con pollo on the beach.
Yeah.
Which is a staple. How I mean, like we take a whole neverita to the
She
beach.
told
What
them. She
happened?
told them no neveritas and no arroz con pollo, no calderos, no, or I'll put you back in. She
She
talks
is the
to us.
governor of Puerto Rico, Wanda Vasquez.
Yeah, one. That's the first
Yeah.
time we have a woman, and she talks to us like a mom.
No, it's the second time you have a woman.
Oh, that's right. We had
Yeah.
Sila. Yeah, but
But the other one was a princess.
yeah, she was a princess. This one is born. Yeah, this one was raised more down to earth.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the other thing. You at the beginning of the quarantine, you guys said that there wasn't really a difference because you weren't going out as much. My parents are 81.
You have to
My
say it
dad can.
every time.
No, I'm not 81. July 7th, I'll be 82.
I didn't want to say that,
Well, no problem.
pero tú te tiraste para el medio solito.
What?
You threw yourself under the bus all on your own.
Oh yeah, yeah. But that time
So
I,
at the beginning of the quarantine, you were saying that it's not much different, that you don't go out as much. But the other day, Mom, you said something that was really interesting. And you said that you were missing your few outings and you were also the heaviness that this has caused in people, which I see here too, the sadness and how hard this has been. It's not easy emotionally for you guys either. Like it weighs on you heavier, even though you weren't used to going out as much.
Yeah, that's right. And the heat is
Hmm.
awful, and it hasn't rained, so they're talking about rationing the water. So they ration the water now will be another step, and we already started hearing about the hurricanes.
Hurricane season started.
Right. So that doesn't keep people happy. That doesn't. People are buying food like the hurricane is coming, and that has to stop because maybe a hurricane doesn't come and people are spending their money on food, food, food. We're so
Hmm.
scared. Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
But
How's your toilet paper situation, Papi?
oh, very well, very good. We have a substantial inventory.
Substantial. I like that. How does this compare to the period after the hurricane?
No, no
no, no,
comparison.
no. I used to cry every day. No,
This
no,
is a
no,
piece
no.
of cake
No,
compared to the
because they always allowed us to go to the supermarket and to go to the where was it the pharmacies,
Hmm.
the drugstores, the drug pharmacies. Those were the only two places that we could go for about a month and a half or 2 months. No, 3 months. it's only been open about a week, 3 months. They closed March 15th. March 15th, nobody could go out except to the groceries and the pharmacies. Period. Nobody.
Yeah, but you were quarantining before that yourself. You were staying home already.
No, see, we went out that last night. No.
It was something the 16th, May 16th.
March 15th.
March 16th.
We were out March 15th. We went out for dinner March 15th. Got all dressed up and went out for dinner. And then starting March.
Yeah, we weren't very happy about that.
Yeah, I know you weren't happy, but now,
But we were
very happy and very separated from it.
The restaurant was almost empty.
And people are very happy here in Puerto Rico in the sense that we make jokes or anything that goes on like that. So, and today I went to the doctor and only 4 people are getting into the elevator. They test our temperature. They take our temperature when we look in, and then we have had to learn because we do the centigrade, and these people are doing the Fahrenheit. So they tell you have 98, and we say, "Oh my God, are we gonna die?" Because the normal in centigrade is 37. So we have jokes about that, and we have to clean our hands, and
But right after how does this compare to after the hurricane? Is this harder or easier?
No, this is much simpler. People have access to food generally. My problem is I can't go to Sunday Mass. We started going to the Sunday Mass via video from the Vatican. So we were very upscale with the Pope. Now we're upgraded to the local church. But I can handle it. The other thing is the Bacardi plant is closed. So
but you don't work there anymore.
Yeah, but I don't get access to the Bacardi rum, which I need for my pension plan.
I am so thrilled that you are worried about your rum and your religion, the 2 R's in your life.
Right.
I'm worried about.
I'm also the wife. The wife is here.
But the wife is here.
No, you know what I'm really worried about? I'm worried about the people that lost their jobs.
Yeah.
I'm worried about the people that this awful department that we have here has not given out the checks this month. I'm worried about that. I'm worried about my maid whose husband got off, was laid off, and now he can't start because the construction needs a special.
They need some kind of document.
And you know what it is to get a document from the government here in Puerto Rico. I'm worried about that. I'm worried about the people coming in on the airplanes. They have the National Guard in the airport.
Checking the temperature.
Checking everything.
So here's my question. If I go visit you guys, let's say in August, do I have to quarantine for 2 weeks there?
No.
I don't know.
Not
they
anymore.
will check you and make a fast test.
If you're clear, you can come in.
If you're clear, you can come in.
I don't think Mommy's going to let me anywhere near her if I take a plane.
No. I think you better stay up there.
I had to move to a different room because she doesn't want me to.
No, that's not true. That's not true. But I worry about the people who lost their jobs. I mean, we do have the money, and they're getting the money, but now they fired her, and now they brought a new one, and people overnight they spend the overnight here where we are. So that 300 people, 500 people. Oye, chica, these people need that money.
See, you see, the problem is the software, the government software is antiquated. So when they try to match it with the U.S., I guess, they can get the funds, and they have the funds in the bank, but they can't send out the checks for some.
It's the Latin way of doing it.
Well, yeah, not that the government system here is any more up to date. And what happened in Illinois was
we're getting an echo here. Anna,
we're getting an echo.
When you
lower the lower the volume a little bit on
Mine,
your side. Yes, please. Um, what
it
what
is
happens here,
incredibly good.
right? What happened here is that the governor said because unemployment wasn't as big, they didn't have enough people in the Department of Employment, and so people weren't being able to get through, and they tried
So,
through the internet, so it was overwhelming
it's
the
really an
system.
abuse,
It's really an abuse.
an incompetence to the nth degree.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we have that to entertain ourselves, and come 5 o'clock we start discussing,
Hmm.
and maybe somebody calls, or I call Roger, or my brother calls with some wild thing, and so we talk about it for a while. So we're really not, after 5 we're not bored, because we get all these. Now we have the racial problem that people now now we've discovered
That we have black people.
that we have black people here.
Because the census, the last time we Puerto Ricans answered the questions on race, it turned out 82% of the people were Caucasian.
But you know that it was interesting because I posted that and someone told me, "Oh, that's because there's no definite choices for us as Latinos on the census." But no, in Puerto Rico, it's a racial issue. It's
Yeah?
because we try to deny our ancestry.
See? No.
See, but now we
we're-
have professionals that are black, and they're the ones that are giving the news, and they're the ones that are dealing with that. And that, it's
The thing
interesting.
is that
It's interesting.
we have a high volume of
Mixture.
mixed marriages, which generate mixed blood people,
We
They're
are a
not either
mixed
white nor
people.
black. Huh?
It's just that we are a mixed people. That's where we come from.
No,
Because if
no.
not, we would all be Taino Indians. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So none of us are pure anything.
Huh?
None of us
None of
what?
none of us are pure anything. You are not pure Spanish,
You've been
and I am.
mistaken. Your father's German.
I'm not. I'm not. I thought I was. I thought I was. And thanks to Ancestry.com, I am now and I'm aware that my blood comes from France via the island of Guadeloupe.
Yeah. I have to tell you that I am like 15% African.
How much?
Like 15%. If you add all the small little percentages that came in my ancestry.com from Africa through the Caribbean, I'm like 15% African.
Yeah, but Mario told me that the original inhabitants of the earth lived in Africa. Then they, little by little, moved out to the west. But, they say Puerto Rico. Yeah. If you don't know what is your racial background, then the question is, where's your grandmother? ¿Y tu abuela dónde está? And then from there back, you can establish.
No, but that's, we're fooling around with that. It's not a big deal here. It's not a big deal here.
That's what you think.
It isn't. Like it is in the States. No, they're trying to kill Columbus' statue now. Somebody said we gotta take it down. I mean,
well, guys, you're from a different generation, and you have the privilege of not having to be in the receiving end of all this. And I think that's why you can say that it's not a big deal, because you haven't been at the receiving end. And to be a spectator to it, and to be a spectator to the jokes or to the covert racism, is much different than being in the receiving end.
They're mentioning
and so it's not a new thing in Puerto Rico. It's something that has been happening since before the abolition of slavery and continues to happen. But there is there's a social component too, but there is absolutely racism in Puerto Rico. There always has been, the same way that it is in the United States.
No, not the same way.
Well,
It's not
maybe
that violent.
Oye,
it's
oye,
not as
pero vamos
it's
a
not as
hablar.
violent, but it is es más soslayado y a lo mejor más tapado.
Sí.
Sí.
And it's with the joking and the negrita ven acá and that kind of thing, and we make it sound sweeter, but it's as painful for the people who are,
It
are
is
on the
because they
receiving
said
end.
it last night. They said it
You know,
last night.
And
it's as painful.
you don't see that many black people working in banks and other large
They said
corporations.
it last night.
They tend to work in government because they don't feel comfortable and probably they don't recruit them.
Probably no. I think it's that they don't recruit them, and
Okay.
then when they recruit them, they make them a token. So you know that my experience has always been different because of all of us. I'm the only one in the family of four of us that has lived here for a very, very long time in a segregated city like Chicago, and I can tell you that you know, I've seen it. I haven't lived it because I'm corpse color, or I can pass as a white person from the United States, but it is a different experience here, you know.
Oh yeah,
Totally different.
no doubt it.
Totally
No doubt.
different.
But it is not dramatically different. That's the thing that I think that's where white privilege comes in. That we find that, oh, no, that doesn't happen in Puerto Rico. Oh yes, it does happen, because in the novelas, in the soap operas, you didn't see blacks for a long time in Latin America, including Puerto Rico. You didn't see los protagonistas no eran negros. Los comerciales no los tenían. The other day they did a promotion to save people from COVID, and the people who were sick were black, and the couple that was doing great was white in Puerto Rico. So yeah, it's ingrained, and you guys see it and don't notice it, but people who are on the receiving end of it are like, again.
Yeah. Well,
You know, so
that's going to finish. You will see.
And I hope it finishes, and I am shocked at the amount of things you guys are learning at this age. And
that's what.
and how,
plus, I am enjoying thinking of you at my age. And when they walk in with something like you just did for us, it's like magic. We suddenly see you, and then we see each other here. I want to enjoy that. I'll enjoy it from heaven, hopefully.
ay,
No, Anna, but that's a long time ago. It is. It will be a long time ago. This is going so fast, so fast, so fast.
So fast. And we've had to
very fast.
And we've had to pivot and switch it around and figure out how to use it. It's new for us too. Yesterday you should have seen me trying to figure this out. But anyway,
real fast.
But this is this thing you're doing here is through the internet. But
it's broadcasting live on a portal on the internet and on the YouTube.
Yeah. Okay.
And where are you sending this?
Huh?
Where are you sending us?
I'm posting this to YouTube, and I'm posting it to Facebook.
Jesus Christ.
Mommy.
Can Mari see it in Mexico?
Yeah.
That's important.
Okay,
Can I sing a song in Spanish?
No.
A love song?
No. Deja la broma, me voy.
No, porque, ¿sabes qué pasa? Que entonces mami piensa que te ves, que la gente va a pensar que estás viejo chocho.
Okay.
No.
I'll sit up straight.
Sit up straight like I am, and try to look at this way so you don't see my roots. I have somebody coming in on Thursday to have my hair done.
I miss you guys.
I miss you too. Yeah. You would be having not fun, but it's easy. I don't know. It's lighter. The other day the governors came out over the radio today. Listen, Governor Wanda, if you ask us to wear masks, where is the one that you wear? I know you have them, they match your dresses and everything, but if we have to wear these masks, you have to wear it. And then people are angry because she has this blown hair dryer.
And we haven't seen one root.
We haven't seen one root, we haven't seen a curl. The other night somebody said, If a piece of hair curls, she's gonna have a fit.
You
I
see?
know. But I have to say, you both have looked very nice during quarantine.
We?
Yeah.
See.
I lost weight.
He's lost 2 pounds,
No,
but he worries a lot.
no. I
Mhm.
lost. I used to be like
171.
174. Yeah, you're right.
No.
Bueno, I'm glad that you're going to your doctors. I'm glad that you're looking good. I love you both.
We have to do this more.
Ah, tú quieres ser, pero es que esto sale como en televisión. This is not like
You
this.
can do it
No,
private.
this is not.
Oh, I can do it private. I can do it private. I don't have to broadcast it.
I don't have to wear lipstick.
No. Puede salir como
Mira.
la paloma del diluvio. ¿Qué?
Let me show you this one.
Ah, okay.
Don't hang up.
I won't.
This one so that I look tropical.
Ajá.
I think you saw this one.
Pero
you see
súbete
it?
que no te veo. Ahí está. Ah, nice. De la Walgreens.
This, where do I move? This way?
Ajá.
Okay.
I like that. I like that.
This is very Puerto Rican.
I love it. Ya me mandaste una.
And this one I wore today when I went to the doctor because it matches my stylish American look.
Mhm. Your Jackie Kennedy look. Oh, yes.
Right?
Yes.
Very nice. So Wanda doesn't want to wear them, so we have had to tell her.
Wandita, ponte la mascarita.
You wear
Some
some for-
people, that's exactly the same thing they said over the
Wandita.
radio. Wandita, mija.
Está fastidia y fastidia que nos pongamos la mascarita y tú nada.
Exacto. Y entonces una noche, no, un discurso, she said,
in English.
in a discourse. ¿Cómo dice eso?
Right.
Speech.
Speech.
In a speech.
Speech.
She says, I'm glad that you have obeyed. I'm glad that you're all respecting. But let me tell you, we'll go right back to 7 o'clock curfew. It's, like a mother. That's it. It's like a mother.
Well, that's how Lori is here, Titi Lori. Lori Lightfoot. They've done memes and they've done cutouts of her looking at you like, where are you going? And they put them in everywhere. And I have to tell you, I don't want to disappoint Auntie Lori. And so when I'm ready to go somewhere, I'm like, what would Lori say? Would she allow me to do this? Should I? What should I do?
And she opened the movie room, and you can go to a movie, but with the mask. And if you don't have the mask on, they're gonna have police there to take you out. We're afraid of the police. Suddenly,
the two of you be very careful because you're part of the vulnerable.
Yeah, I know.
Darn right.
We're part of the vulnerable everything.
We're first in line.
Everything.
We shouldn't be laughing, but
Prefer access.
But that's what I'm trying to get through. That we laugh at that stuff.
Yeah, I know.
See, we laugh. The other day, your cousin Meme came over. Mm-hmm. She brought a bottle of very good cava. Mm-hmm. So we kissed each other with our elbows.
Bumps.
Uh-huh.
We bump each other like that. And she goes like this. Can you see me?
No.
You can't see me with my arms crossed? Well, she crosses her arms. So I said, you sit there, your uncle sits over here, and I sit over here. Mm-hmm. And then, we had a nice time. And I said, aren't you leaving? The bell rang already at 7 o'clock. I hate the curfew. I'm going late. Let's see what happens. She left at 20 after 7.
Qué fresca.
Yeah, Friday.
I think it's a New York City spirit.
Man, she lived in New York City for a long time. My cousin Angelica.
I think that's it.
Okay, this was a Latino goodbye. Yo dije adiós, and it took us about 15 more minutes to say goodbye.
Ay, porque esto ha sido un pleasure.
Ay, qué bueno.
Ay, bueno, sí. El verte grande y no en una esquina así.
Well, the phone is never the same thing.
Y va a salir que yo puse mi nombre Ana Díaz.
Sí, mami, déjame quitarte el coso para despedirme, and then I'll say goodbye to you. Hold on. Los quiero mucho, bendición.
Que Dios te bendiga.
So there you see it. My parents are doing great in Puerto Rico, and it got a little heavy there, but thank you all for always worrying about them. And I'm very proud of the people I come from and everything they've seen in life and how they've changed and adjusted to life. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow for Wine Wednesday. And leave any comments, any questions you have for my parents. Let me know, or leave any comments about what you thought about this, and let me know where you're watching from. All right? See you later.